It's the first game on the road to the Champions League final, and no question...
A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. He's in with a chance. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Arkadiusz Milik. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Marquinhos plays alongside Sergio Ramos in central defence. Fabian plays alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And in attack today, Kylian Mbappe starts with Lionel Messi. Giving it a try. And just too much height on the shot. And the starting lineup for Juventus. Wojciech Szczęsny stands between the posts. Alexandro plays alongside Leonardo Bonucci in central defence. Federico Chiesa starts with Juan Cuadrado in the wide positions. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Vlahovic. An unforced error, you've got to say. But I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Mukiele. Matchday 1 in the Champions League, always exciting. And as soon as the teams were drawn into this particular group, we all thought, Messi! Oh, keeper dealt with it. And he takes it on. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. And over comes the corner. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, nothing untoward happened. Ball's gone. Vlahovic. Now, who can he play it to? Lovely work to get past his man. Terrific block. Oh, really hit with venom and off the woodwork.
Well, that's a great shot. He just hit it with such power. I'm not sure the keeper would have got that, you know.
Rabiot. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball?
Well, PSG have controlled the possession over the last 15 minutes, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of...
Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And Lionel Messi has turned infield. Oh, he saved it well. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Messi cutting in from the flank. No way through. A Juve free kick here. Rabiot. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Cuadrado. No, high quality defending. Mbappe. And he's broken free. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead. And now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Really a very poor ball. And he takes on the shot. Brilliant save. And there's the delivery. And a struggle to get it away properly. And I think the threat has been averted. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. And a timely intervention. Rabiot. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here?
Save, but still a chance.
He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
Another pass over hit. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Lionel Messi. And a really powerful effort, but just over the top. Well, the referee has decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
Locatelli. Arkadiusz Milik. In with a chance. Well, I must say, that goes down as a very disappointing effort. Good pressure to win the ball back. Milik. Well, possibilities in the centre. This could square the game, but the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Terrific block. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Kylian Mbappe. And in with a real chance. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
So underway once more. Two 0 the lead here. Locatelli. Now Rabiot. Federico Chiesa. Couldn't keep the ball. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi! And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So on with the game. Much to admire about PSG, who look as though they're really in the mood. Locatelli. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. And Lionel Messi giving it away, not really like him. Vlahovic. The Bianconeri have given us away. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. And blocked for now. And nicely struck. Well, I gave him the big build-up, but the keeper has it comfortably. Well, what can we say? All's well that ends well.
Well, he's just about recovered the situation. That could have been very embarrassing.
Dusan Vlahovic. Alexandro now. And Juventus will get the throw in. It's a substitution for Juventus. Di Maria. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Moise Keane. And it's come off the keeper. And second time around he scores from the keeper. So full time it is. And a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, it's so vital to get off to a quick start.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And he's through here. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And so, back playing again. PSG with the lead. Messi. Lionel Messi! A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. He's given it straight to the opposition. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? Has a go. And the body in the way. And the referee says penalty. Can they make it 3-0? And he slots it home with confidence.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
Well, they get the ball rolling again, and Paris Saint-Germain are really cantering to victory, it appears. Well, visionary passing. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Really a very poor ball. Bernat, terrific block. Well, the danger was on, but just a fraction offside. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Verratti. And winning it back. Mbappe. Bjarnason. And intercepted it. And he takes it away. Can they hit on the break? And here he is, Lionel Messi. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And what an emphatic strike it is from Lionel Messi. Hit with his laces, it's a great goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Well read to win possession back. Vital interception, the danger was very real. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, a superb save. Messi. PSG a little wasteful in possession. Patrick Carlson Lagomir. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Oh, great attacking play. Effort from long distance. That's a routine take. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And the whistle is sounded for... Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, there it is! It's 1-0! it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, let's look at that again. I'm almost lost for words here, Derek. It's really sloppy defending. You can't be giving the ball away in such a dangerous area like that and not expect to get punished. It's just really poor.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Vitor Ferreira. Chances on. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Bjarnason. Oh, good work by the keeper. So the corner played into the box. Still not clear. And a time for cool heads. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. He's in here. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Messi. Might be a chance here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Showing good defensive judgment. And he's broken free. The goal scored by Kylian Mbappe. Roach. He's in behind. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. And into the last 20 minutes. Lionel Messi has scored. One of the greatest players there's ever been.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Marco Verratti. Here's Mbappe. Just the challenge that was required. And a good-looking ball, but he drifted into an offside position.
Well, he just thought about the pass for a fraction too long, and that's why it's offside.
And unable to keep the ball. Plenty of support here. opportunity. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. An alert intervention. Well, a disappointing touch, really. And it's going to be a goal kick here. Lost possession. And he's made headway. And Messi with the goal. It's always strange when he doesn't get on target. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And that will be all. 3 points for PSG. That's the good news for their fans around the world. Your assessment?
Well, another excellent result, and it's the perfect start. Of course, they're not through yet, but another...
The pre-match focus on Kylian Mbappe. Top scorer in the... Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It's Benfica against Paris Saint-Germain. Simple for the keeper dealing with that long-range effort. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica. David Neres starts with Julian Draxler on the flanks. And it's 2 strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. David Neres. And the PSG team looks like this. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Marquinhos plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. Fabian plays alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And in attack...
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Given away by Benfica. Mbappe, and he's through here. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. Well, there it is, the first caution of this match.
Well, he didn't need to make the challenge, did he? He's under pressure now. It's a long time to go in this game.
Well, the free kick needed to be... And the penalty has been given here. To extend their lead here. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Opportunity it is. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, the ball is rolling once more. PSG dominant. And it's starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Draxler. It's with Rafa. Magnificent defending. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Mbappe. Well, PSG unable to retain possession. And a good-looking ball. Well, such a high degree of difficulty. Not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Mbappe takes the shot, and the keeper got there. And deciding to go short with this one. Firing it towards goal. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and then it's a wonderful strike from Messi. He hits it with such power, such pace, and great accuracy. What a goal that is.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. Messi. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And teammates around him. Lionel Messi. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Rafa. Well, great read there to intercept. Giving it a try. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Aursnes. Lovely ball over the top. David Neres. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Lionel Messi. Perfect tackle. Draxler. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Gives it a go. Superb block. And the referee says penalty. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. Short corner favoured. He takes aim. Oh, did so well to deny him. They take it short. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And they get the ball rolling. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Gonzalo Guedes. Nicely cut out. Verratti. Oh, this is looking promising. Keeper had work to do. Going short. Messi cutting in from the flank. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, the pressure from his opponent was telling.
Well, PSG are looking really good today. Just look how many chances they've created. And I sense there's still more to come here.
He's in here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Grimaldo. And providing width. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Mbappe. Ball lost by PSG. Lionel Messi. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. Here's David Neres. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. And clearing it away. Grimaldo. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Mbappe. 20 minutes remaining. Well, Benfica have it back now. And space to attack. Ramos. It's with David Neres. And the pass, a good one. Nicely blocked by Ramos. Terrific save. Oh, it's off the post. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
Oh, what an opportunity. Still a chance. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Chiquinho. David Neres. Tremendous block. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Real chance. There it is. A fantastic Fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. Promising looking attack. Able to skip past his man. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. Mbappe's finish, his goal.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And what a finish from Mbappe. He gives the keeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
And that will be all. 3 points for PSG. That's the good news for their fans around the world. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always...
The group stages are winding down, but knockout football is still on offer. It's all...
Good evening, everyone. Plenty of reasons to expect a compelling contest tonight here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And what's there for PSG to reach out and grab is a place in the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Benfica.
Well, thanks, Derek. This should be a good game because PSG have played some great football so far.
And he might be through here. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Then. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Well, full marks for trying, but very deftly cut out. Oh, in with a chance. And another one. 2 quick goals. Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. João Mario. Now with Draxler. Will he finish? And still an opportunity. And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
Cut out by Otamendi. Throw in here for Benfica. Gonzalo Guedes. Rafa. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. A real opening now. Still a chance. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, the ball is rolling once more. PSG dominant, and it's starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Can he put it away? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. A special moment for him.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, nicely cut out. Well, they're trying to get right into his face. An alert intervention. Gonzalo Guedes. A really intense pressure applied. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Teammates available. Well, they might be onto something. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Rafa. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, we're highlighting Lionel Messi for a reason. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders out there, Stuart.
Well, he's been brilliant today. His skill, his movement, his goals, what a good performance. And he's not finished just yet.
And he takes it on. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. Trying to pick out a teammate. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the main thing is they're currently on course to book their place in the knockout stages today.
Well, it's job half done so far, Derek. Now they need to see out the next 45 minutes. Keep playing well, stay on the front foot, and they should go through.
Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Well, he has the measure of his man. The supporters want to see him have a go. And the keeper was up to the task. He's driven in the corner. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. João Mario. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their side? Stuart, a key component of his team. And offside just as he was ready to pounce. Really good interception. Gonzalo Guedes. Now can they counter clinically? Defenders need to cover. All in all, and the ball is loose. Well, threat over for now. Draxler. Gives it a go. Well, flinging himself at it. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And cutting inside. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that. Brilliant goal.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Mbappe, he's in with a chance. Of goals, no let up here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
Grimaldo. Gonzalo Guedes. Aursnes. It's with David Neres. Grimaldo. And possession lost, intercepted. Bodies forward and the break looks on. But they took care of the situation defensively. João Mario. Grimaldo. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Played over. I think the referee was spot on there. A free kick in the end after he had attempted to play advantage. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Messi. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. He has teammates around him. Given away by Verratti. And that is going to be a free kick. It's going to be a double substitution. And no problems at all for the keeper. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. 5 minutes to go. Effective challenge. Mbappe. Mbappe tries his luck. Oh my goodness, what a strike from so far
Well, here it is again, and wow, just take a look at this. He's absolutely nailed this one. What a strike that is from distance.
And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Terrific save. And played short. And he favours the inside route. Just made sure nothing came of that. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. And this could finish it off. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, they can keep possession of it now. And so that is going to be that. The final whistle here, and they're in a pretty comfortable position because not only have they booked a place in the knockout stages, it's still very much on for them to finish top of the group, Stuart.
Yeah, you're absolutely...
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live coverage from the UEFA Champions. Is it going to be? Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. And the old lady of Italian football going with this starting 11. Wojciech Szczęsny is the goalkeeper. Alexandro plays alongside Leonardo Bonucci in central defence. Adrian Rabiot starts with Juan Cuadrado in the wide positions. And it's 2 strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And the PSG team looks like this. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Marquinhos plays alongside Sergio Ramos in central defence. Fabian plays alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And leading the line, Lionel Messi plays alongside Kylian Mbappe. And that will be a corner. Fabian. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Over it comes. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Can he find the net? Able to get a body in the way. Oh, my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Kylian Mbappe. Gives it a go. And a goal! A quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head!
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Alexandro. Locatelli. And snuffing out the danger. And Messi in full control of the ball here. Has eyes for goal! Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. It's going to be a free kick for Juventus. Arkadiusz Milik. The pass could do damage. Oh, it was a close-run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. It is a decent-looking attack here. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Well, opting for the short corner. And space available inside. Can they cover up? Well, nothing comes of it.
Well, PSG are looking really good today. Just look how many chances they've created. And I sense there's still more to come here.
Arkadiusz Milik. And he takes it away. And he might be through here. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, let's look at that again. I'm almost lost for words here, Derek. It's really sloppy defending. You can't be giving the ball away in such a dangerous area like that and not expect to get punished. It's just really poor.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Breaking at pace. Vlahovic. Ramos completely on top of the situation. Real chance. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. Milik. Vlahovic. Easy save. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Fine run from Mbappe. And there goes the whistle for half-time. And if results remain as they... So back in business here, and PSG dominating the proceedings in the first half. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? Bremer. Locatelli with it. An effective challenge. Oh, in with a chance. And still danger here. And problem solved for now. Pogba. Cuadrado. Cuadrado. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. And short it is. Paredes, putting his body on the line. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And intercepting it. Paredes. Vlahovic. Cuadrado. Oh, good save. Given away again. Well, we're into the final half hour. Happy to take on the shot. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Getting the better of his opponent. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Now sending it in. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately, and a throw-in to come. Vlahovic. Given away by PSG, and the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Bernat over the byline, hence a goal kick. Paredes. Effective challenge. Into the advanced position. Verratti! And throwing himself at the ball. Favouring the short one. Well, space if he goes inside. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that! Brilliant goal!
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Arkadiusz Milik. Bad pass. Ten minutes left for play. And snuffing out the danger. Milik. This might be ideal for the counter. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Arkadiusz Milik. Cuadrado. And he could really get at the opposition. Opportunity here. Well, goodness me. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Body in the way. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. There goes the final whistle, and it doesn't get much better than this for them. And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And he's in. Oh, he saved it!
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
And cutting in from the flank. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Mbappe. Matthews. Well, no two ways about it, Stuart. The home side have certainly taken this group by the scruff of the neck.
Well, they've made it look easy, haven't they? They've played some great football.
And a goal! The quick one, too! And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. PSG looking dangerous. Let's fly here! Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. Messi. Oh, he's gone for goal. Oh, he's only gone and found the net. What purity of hit. Caught it absolutely perfectly.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
So the action continues. It's been all PSG so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Lionel Messi. Happy to take on the shot. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. He's in with a chance. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And he's through here. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Superb block. And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. The high press was very much on. Gives it a go. The goal scored by Kylian Mbappe. Well, you get the feeling, no matter how difficult the exam paper, this man will excel in front of goal.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Possession changing hands. Mbappe. Shot attempted. Oh, off the top of the crossbar.
Well, that's inches away from being the perfect finish, isn't it, Derek?
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Good technique displayed. Mbappe tries his luck. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. Lagimir.
Well, as the stats confirm, PSG...
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Trying to really get at the opposition here, but quick thinking defensively. Oh, good work by the keeper. So the corner played into the box. And that is that for the first half here. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Fine run from Mbappe. Really well hit, but just too much height on it. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Given away by Verratti. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Oh, but he's done brilliantly to cut it out. He continues his run and gobbled up with ease by the keeper. And he read it well. Bjarnason. A significant block by Ramos. And the substitution will occur now. Taken short. Just the challenge that was required. And after the cross, a tremendous block. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Marquinhos. Verratti now. Bernat. Mbappe with it. And he's broken free. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? And he did well to cut it out. Matthews. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Given away by Verratti. Fabian. Messi. Has eyes for goal. Well kept out. And the short option preferred. Preferring to go infield. Oh, so near, but just unable to keep the shot down.
Well, PSG are looking really good today. Just look how many chances they've created. And I sense there's still more to come here.
Kouakou. And tremendous defensive intuition from Sergio Ramos. A chance maybe from the wide position. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. So making the substitution now. Mbappe. A real opening now. Mbappe's finish, his goal.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. A really intense pressure applied. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they keep it going? Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And in with a real chance. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. So now a corner. Playing it short. Can he find the net? Well, flinging himself at it. That's it. The referee brings the action to an end. Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe... The pre-match focus on Kylian Mbappe, top scorer in the Champions League. And good evening to you. Southern Spanish fare on the football menu tonight. Our venue is the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium in Seville. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we're into the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Gay. Lamela with it. Patient build-up at the moment. And this is Navas. Can he finish? Able to get a body in the way. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Possession lost by PSG. Bade. Alex Telles has it. Joan Jordan. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Navas. Dangerous ball. Well, still an issue here. Oh, he's lost possession. Gomez. Can he get one back? Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
Landed really awkwardly on his shoulder there and is in some discomfort. But he's a tough cookie. I think he'll stay out there.
Cheers, Jeff. And snuffing out the danger. Gomez. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Wonderful chance. Not to be, and still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Nicely timed tackle. Joan Jordan. Lamela with it. An incisive pass. Chance to reduce the arrears. And thumped away. Lamela. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Can he finish this? Oh, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Fabian. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, in with a chance. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, the ball is rolling once more. PSG dominant, and it's starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Lucas Ocampos. Here's Fernando. Jesus Navas. Lamela. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Read it superbly to take back possession. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And that's going to bring the first half action to an end here at the... And they begin the second half in the first leg of this Champions League round of 16 tie. Lamela. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Really a very poor ball. Oh, terrific pass. Well, the decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
Failed to keep hold of it. And there the move will end, because it's offside. Close, though. Marco Verratti. Mbappe. Spot on with that tackle. Ocampos. Ocampos. Oh, and the crossbar getting in the way. And a goal kick coming up. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. It could be for Mbappe. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Messi, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. So a half an hour remaining. Youssef En-Nesyri. And a tidy challenge. It is a decent looking attack here. And let's give credit to the defending. Johan Jordan. Messi. Determined defending. In the right place to cut out the pass. Lionel Messi. And Messi! Brilliantly blocked. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Just straying offside. And the substitution will occur now. Lionel Messi. Firing it towards goal. And up for grabs off the keeper. And a PSG corner. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Joan Jordan. Loic Bade. Lovely ball over the top. Lamela. Well, the supporters think it's on. Takes the shot. Oh, good work by the keeper. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Mbappe. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Gay went in strongly to win the ball. And they know they need to stop him. And the attack fades out. He's managed to lose his marker. And what a close shave it was. And a double substitution it's going to be. And giving it away. And threading it forward. Real chance. Full credit. Wonderful stop. And that's the end of the story for this match anyway. PSG with the advantage after 90 minutes. A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And it's the Champions League round of 16's second leg. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Sevilla.
Well, Derek, I have to say, PSG were brilliant in that first leg. They completely dominated the game, and I really can't see tonight being any different.
Can he take advantage? Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Gomez. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. He's in behind. Might it be Mbappe? Oh, really close. Just over the top. And this is how Sevilla will line up. In goal, it's Marko Dimitrovic. Joan Jordan plays alongside Fernando in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. He takes aim. Brought to it easily, the keeper. Might be a chance here. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
And this has become an absolute thrashing. 6-0 is the aggregate score. Jesus Navas. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Can he finish? And a decent save. Full credit. Now sending it in. And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Being pressed and pressed high. This looks threatening. It could be for Mbappe. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Gomez. Here's Jordan. Lamela. Johan Jordan. And now Suso. Read it superbly to take back possession. Oh, a nice looking pass. Messi might be in here. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and Lionel Messi does the rest. He strikes it so cleanly, he hits it with power and accuracy. There's no stopping that one.
3 goals without reply. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. And given away. Fernando. Alejandro Gomez has it. Johan Jordan. Mbappe. Takes the shot. And the keeper stretching to deny him. Well, they're going for the short one. Happy to take on the shot. Off the post and back in play. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
No let-up in the pressing department. Has eyes for goal. Terrific save. Playing it in. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And out of play for a Sevilla throw-in. Read it well. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And so it is, the first half story. So the Champions League round of 16, second leg. The second half is underway. Alex Telles. Gomez. Should it be Alejandro Gomez? Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Well, he's won the ball. Fabian. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Gomez. Alex Telles has it. Papu Gomez. Terrific block. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And he might be through here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Oh, he's through here. There it is. A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Johan Jordan. Good tackle. A real opening now. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Suso. Johan Jordan. Not the pass he had in mind. And in with a real chance. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Into the final 20 minutes. Telles. Alejandro Gomez has it. And the flag does go up offside. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
And he read it superbly. Oh, a nice-looking pass. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Mbappe. A good and fair challenge. And he has options available. Beautiful pass. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. So making the substitution now. And Lionel Messi has turned infield. Got to it easily, the keeper. Well, it could be on for him here. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. An important interception. The electronic board lets the fans know 3 minutes of stoppage time. Well, they might be onto something. Gomez. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. The referee's whistle for full time, and Paris Saint-Germain move on.
Well, they were better than their opponents in nearly every aspect of the game. They were more organised, they were tactically superior, and they played with...
A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we've got quarter-final first leg action from the UEFA Champions League coming right up. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, I've been looking forward to this one ever since they were drawn together. They're two excellent teams with a host of top-quality players. This should be a really interesting first leg.
Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Marquinhos plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. And leading the line, Lionel Messi plays alongside Kylian Mbappe. Well, just centimetres over the bar with that powerful shot. Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Hugo Lloris is the goalkeeper. Ben Davies plays alongside Clément Lenglet in central defence. Mbappe! Quite simply an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. Sloppy from Ben Davies. And it's Messi going for... You'll be hard-pressed to find a better save than that. Lloris. Well, the short corner routine. And he takes on the shot. Oh, it was close, but he's put it over. An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Stuart, what are you expecting to see from Mbappe?
Well, last time out, Derek, he was absolutely magnificent. Scored all those goals, and he was a constant threat. His movement was excellent. His awareness in the box was really good as well. And I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
Committed challenge. Promising move from Tottenham. Bentancur. Kane. And he's through here. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Bentancur. This looks threatening. It's got to be. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway, and a wake-up call for Tottenham, perhaps. Lovely ball over the top. Harry Kane. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Offside the decision. Kylian Mbappe. And a fine tackle. In behind for him to chase. Well, not allowed to continue. He had drifted into the offside position.
Well, if he takes a step back to the ball and then spins in behind, he'll be onside. But he does know where the space is.
Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Pereira. Well, Spurs with the ball again. Eric Dyer. Mbappe. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Højbjerg. Well, the pass from Messi, but not quite accurate enough. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Højbjerg. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And they know they need to stop him. How did he manage to reach that? Hugo Lloris. But he's gone short with it. Turning inside, where's he going to go? And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 40. And they kick off this Champions League quarter. And so they kick off the second half in this Champions League quarter-final first leg. Kane. Mbappe. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Son. Great ball from Son. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Mbappe. Has eyes for goal. Oh, my goodness. What an outrageous hit. I can't believe he took it on from there. And neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it. He couldn't have hit that any better.
Here, and the ball is moving again. Pedro Porro. Now Son. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Kane. Able to get a body in the way. 30 minutes left for play. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And that's a top-class finish from Mbappe. He hits that with such control. That's a brilliant goal.
So on with the game. Much to admire about PSG. They look as though they're really in the mood. Mbappe. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, he's going to be cross with himself, straight into that human barrier. And the ball is loose. Well, they can keep possession of it now. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
20 minutes to go. Kane. Now Son. Great vision from Harry Kane. Great pressure to win the ball back. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And he might be through here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And what an emphatic strike it is from Lionel Messi. Hit with his laces, it's a great goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Really well hit, but just too much height on it. Spurs to make a personnel switch now. Mbappe. Could be a chance to break here. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Mbappe. Well, visionary passing. Højbjerg. And now with Kulusevski. Højbjerg. Now with Bentancur. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Easy save. And he's through here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Richarlison. And that's the end of the story for this match anyway. PSG with the advantage after 90 minutes. Well, you know, I think